Flight boss, bitch, you know, for sure. You're not listening to the Mind of an Antares Moon. I'm the Archangel Uriel, and I'm here to carry out God duties and motherfucking responsibilities. And right now, we finna get into basic signs archetypes. You know what I'm saying? Basic sign archetypes. Now, I was gonna do each one separately, but I thought about it. I'm not gonna do a whole bunch of elaboration. I'm just gonna do a quick breakdown because people don't actually know how to take their sign yet. So they put themselves in situations where they have to look towards past tense to be like, oh, that's why I did that, because I'm this sign. But see, with this right here, I'm going to give you a more better understanding of how to look at your sign so you can know what you're actually doing in the middle of doing it. You know what I'm saying? In the middle of doing it. So it's almost like you know what you're doing, so in the middle of the situation, you know what to do or what not to do. You don't have to go home afterwards and be like, oh, that's why that took place like this. Because at that point, the energies, you're still being took over by the energies and you haven't made the shift. So, you know what I'm saying? Right here, this is just going to be an intro video to tell you what I'm going to basically break down without this series. I'm not going to do all this in one. I'm going to do it separately. Now, basically what I'm going to do is the basic sign archetype, where I take the ruler, which is the ruler is home. The ruler is home. The away planet, that's when the planet is away. The exaltation of the planet, of the sign, the exaltation planet of that sign, that's going to be what I talk about. And then the fall of that sign, the planet that falls in that sign. That's what I'm going to talk about. Now let's break this down for a second. Now how I like to break it down is like this. I like to say, because you can't refute this anyway. So for an example, when I explain these videos, right, you have to look at it from the perspective of you're on Earth. You're on Earth. You know what I'm saying? So any relationship like that goes on. For an example, say you are a Taurus sun sign. 9 times how it's really supposed to be perceived is the sun was in Scorpio and the earth was in Taurus. But it can go either way how to perceive it because of the relationship of you being on earth and the relationship that earth has with the sun. And earth is Gaia. Earth is Torah. Earth is a young girl. You know what I'm saying? And we're supposed to use a lot of our right brain, a lot of our yin, a lot of our female aspect in order to balance out the axis, in order to balance out this world and manifest the things we're supposed to. But it's being overthrown by the left brain and by male aspects and by yang energy, and people are not and people are even confused between the right and left brain. That's arguments and debate and opposition. That's all that is when you're arguing with yourself. When you're arguing with somebody else, you're basically arguing with yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's like little secrets to air. Like if you want to know how to never lose in a video game, if you say you have to build up enough energy of when you was losing, but say you start losing, right? It could be sports, whatever. When you lose, appreciate that other person winnings like it was your winnings, because it's a higher understanding. And see, with those programs, it's going to be even harder to do because you're going to be thinking so lower, so separate, because you're thinking this person is outside of me. This is somebody else. I don't want this person to win. Why would I be thinking in my head I want this person to win? It's so many programs you got to break down before you get there. I know it's hard. But if you elevated consciousness-wise and you will appreciate that person winning like you're winning, even though you're on the losing side, and you just defeat and delete all the programs that come with it, the embarrassment, how you think people gonna look at you, how you just defeat all that shit, right? Next time when the energy come around for you to win, your winnings is going to be so superb, and if you build on that energy, you may not ever lose again. And to the Pacific, but that's another video. I'm telling you, like, that's another video. But as far as Gaia, we're all supposed to be as one here, right? So we can elevate and go through another fair reality from this existence. But like I said, it's 2 forms of direction. You have the left brain direction, the right brain direction. We know the right brain is more curvish, more round, circle. We know the left brain is more male, square, lineage, direction. So what happens here is in the left brain, if I want to look to the left, I look to the left. If I want to look up, I look up. Look to the right, I look to the right. If I want to look down, I look down. Now in the yin realm, If I want to look up, I feel optimistic. If I want to look down, I feel depressed and stressed out. If I want to look to the right, I feel righteous, feel like I should be doing the right thing. If I want to look to the left, I do something left field, or feel something left field, or have a left field idea. You know what I'm saying? A radical idea, unique, or a rebellious idea. So that's how. Now in space there is no direction, but there is if you observe it, so that you're taking it internal and making it external. So if you are able to observe it, you give it direction, but you created it in the first place, so it had no direction. So what happens here is both right and left brain, we're dealing with if you're dealing with any form of separation, that's hell. So if you're in hell, I don't care what form of hell, you may be in a heaven compared to other beings, but you're in a hell compared to higher beings. I can tell you that. I've been through all realms of reality. This realm of reality is a hell, no matter how good or bad or how much you don't even think about it. If you're able to talk to someone else, if you're able to have two eyes, if you're able to witness two different type of temperatures, if you're able to witness two points of views, if you're able to have two different thoughts, then you're in separation in general. That's hell density, period. No matter what level it is. But yeah, let's go back to it. You know what I'm saying? If you're able to perceive two lights, night and dark. I come from a place where it's just one temperature, one light, one sight, one thought. You know what I'm saying? We create many thoughts. We're not up under many thoughts. Down here, we're up under many thoughts. And it's either we create many thoughts up under that, or understand the many thoughts that we're in to elevate to the one thought. I come from a place where it's just one thought, and I choose to create a lot of thoughts for other people to think up under. You see what I'm saying? So it get played out and expressed that on the earth. But when we talking about the planets, and when we talk about the basic archetypes of these signs, that's how I'm gonna break it down. The planetary. So this is how I look at it, right? This is how I like to say it. Now, an exaltation. An exaltation is the planet in the sign. The planet that exalts in that sign is on. Now you have to be the earth. You're the earth, because you live on earth. So if you elevate your consciousness higher enough and understand that you are one, then when you look at the way I'm explaining all this, you're the body. If you was to draw this on a piece of paper, draw Earth in the middle, and you're Earth. Boom, that's your body. Now, the exaltation of that planet, that's going to be on top of you. That's on top of Earth. Now, I like to say the exaltation is like a kid being at Disneyland, or an adult being at a place they always want to be, a vacation or whatever, because that's what you get to do all your aspirations and inspirations and act them out and feel full bliss, and you don't want to be let down. So you may get extra ego like when someone try to break you back down or bring you back to a sentiment level, right? So that's the only time it can be overexpressed. But exaltation, that's like a kid going to Disneyland and want to ride all the rides, but it might not be enough time to ride all the rides. So soon as a parent be like, all right, it's time to go, that kid gonna get real frictiony, real nasty acting towards the parent, to the point that the parent might have to whoop it. You know what I'm saying? And the kid might cry because it don't want to leave. See what I'm saying? So that's the exaltation. Now, that's when a planet, exaltation in the sign is a planet being in the heavens, is in heaven, pure bliss. And you can experience heaven and exaltation. Now, when a planet is at home, I like to say it's we can keep it there. It's at home, and it's on the right side of you now. It's on the right side of the earth. So it's on the right side of you. So when a planet is at home, what you do when you're at home? You're at home. You relax. You can do a lot of things you want to do, or don't want to do it. You be bored at home, but you get to relax at home and do things the way you want to do it. So it's comfortable here. This is where it wants to be. This is actually where it wants to be. You know what I'm saying? Not where it really wants to be. You know what I'm saying? But it's the place where after it really wants to be, it gets to go back there. You know what I'm saying? So this is the common place for it. You're at home way more than you at a place that you always really wanted to be. Now, and then home could play out like that. Like exaltation could be going out, but at home, say it's a situation where you really wanted to go somewhere, right? But so because it's on the right side, right? So it's righteous. Anytime a planet come into the home of a sign, it make you feel that's like the right thing to do. You know what I'm saying? whatever energy that is, that's the right thing to do. We're gonna break that down when I break them all down, but like, you feel like that's the right thing to do in your life. So for an example, say you wanted to go to your exaltation, or you had to experience a fall of a planet, or you had to experience a work, your job, which is away. Now right here, say it was a situation where you wanted to go out but you couldn't, right? So right here, you didn't want to stay at home, but it was the right thing to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's like a planet at home. You know what I'm saying? Now, when a planet falls, I like to say a planet is sleep, because when you go to sleep, what do? You fall. You rest and charge the physical, and then start to live your yin body. You know what I'm saying? You rest the yang body, which is what you're consciously aware of. You sleep that, and then you wake up in the yin body, the subconscious realm. You know what I'm saying? Then when you go to sleep there, you wake back up here. Then you're supposed to balance these out. But this world is so left brain that you're going to spend most of your time up, even through when the sun is down, to the point that you start to feel like, I can't sleep. I ain't gonna never sleep. I got too much work to do. That's why it's a motherfucking axis right now. See what I'm saying? That's why Earth on a motherfucking axis right now. Left brain motherfuckers. And they turning our women super left brain. And we need to stop that shit. Women are here to be taken care of, and they take care of us in other ways. They're not supposed to take care of us in ways that we're supposed to take care of them, as far as support from the external. Why the fuck is males supporting women from the internal, and women is supporting males from the external? This shit is fucking backwards. I hope y'all motherfuckers do slide off y'all motherfucking flat earth when the motherfucking axis go way to the fucking left. I can't wait. Motherfucker, I can't wait to the rapture when y'all dumb motherfuckers go down. You know what I'm saying? That shit's stupid. I'm with the motherfuckers who create our own fucking raptures. You see what I'm saying? We come together and we choose to ascend. This motherfucker. We don't let ascension happen to us. We the best thing that happened to ascension. See what the fuck I'm saying? Oh, that motherfucking bullshit. Save that shit for the fallen birds. Now, as far as when a planet falls, I like to say it's sleep. Because what happens when you sleep? You recharge. You know what I'm saying? With the yin, and you get into the subconscious realm. So anytime a planet falls, it's up under you now. I'm saying you the Earth. So if the planet is up under Earth, that falls in that sign. So whatever sign the Earth is in. So what happens here is it's sleep. So now it's recharging what you can physically, and it's now actively going in the subconscious realm. So that planet may be doing a lot of things that it didn't know it can do, or maybe get discouraged and get scared a lot of times to try to wake up. Like, what happens when you do something in your dream if you ain't consciously aware enough, and you do something in your dream that you just realized in your dream that you can't do that shit when you woke? So then you get scared of your dream, and it make you wake up, or make you switch to another scenario in your dream real fast and shit. Like, that's weak. You know what I'm saying? But everybody have to learn. Everybody start from somewhere. But you know what I'm saying? That's like what the planet doing. You know what I'm saying? The planet is an illusion. That's like the moon being a Scorpio. The emotions and the feelings is unaware. Sometimes it feel like it can jump into it. Sometimes it don't. Sometimes it create its own emotions and feelings, and then don't care about other emotions and feelings around it. So it has its own. You know what I'm saying? Then like Mercury being in Sagittarius, in Pisces, that's the same effect. Like the thinking and the communication is underneath you. So the things that's gonna be popping up in your head, the way you analyze it, you're gonna be seeing all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna be going through walls and shit, and the shit you analyze is gonna be so many perspectives. You've been going through fear of reality walls, different dimensions and shit like that. But when it's time to communicate that shit come out weird as fuck. People are like, what the fuck is this person talking about? See what I'm saying? But we're gonna break all that down when we talk about the shit. So when a planet is falling, it's underneath. I like to say it's sleep. Now, when a planet is away, I like to say it's on the left side of the Earth. So it's on the left side. So, you know what I'm saying? On the left side, anytime a planet is away in a sign, it's on the left side of the Earth now. It's on the left side of you. So now it's gonna make you feel like, this makes you feel left field. Anytime you see people who do these kind of traits in that sign, coming from the planet on the left of you and make you feel like this person kind of left field, or this person kind of out there, or I shouldn't be doing these type of things. Or a lot of times when it's time for you to be rebellious, you jump into that realm and do something left field. And 9 times out of 10, it be your away planet or whatever sun sign you is, aka earth sign. You know what I'm saying? So off the bat, this T is a directional pad, like a controller. You know what I'm saying? Like a controller. You got the up, down, left, right. So what happens here is, now you the earth, right? So whatever sun sign, aka earth sign you are, your exaltation planet is on top of you. Your right, the planet, your ruler planet is on the right of you, right? The planet that's away is on the left of you, right? I like to say the planets that's on the left is at work. That means it doesn't really want to be there, but it has to use the tools that it actually has in order to get the job done, in order to receive some type of gain out of it. It has to go through that obstacle in order to see the promised land. You know what I'm saying? And then you got down. And then you got the planet that falls, that's under you. You know what I'm saying? I like to say that's sleep. Now, from a perspective, whatever sign you is, if you know your exaltation planet, know your home and away planet, and know your fallen planet, this is an easy way to understand the frequencies that's going on within you when you're carrying out to do these obligations of your sun sign, aka earth sign, because you're on earth. So, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get into that now. That was just a little intro. Flight boss, bitch. Goddamn.